So today has been 59 days since I've been posting in this channel daily. And I'm going to tell you, it's a pretty big task to post every single day in any YouTube channel. So in this video, I kind of want to tell you some of the things that I do. It may help you out. By the way, welcome to the channel. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I post videos. So my plan is to be here daily for a long time, and I am going to be sharing some of the reports and some of the things that I do here. So definitely subscribe. But I tell you, to post daily videos, it becomes something that could be difficult for a lot of people, especially if you don't have a place to record like I do. I kind of have like a studio here. But again, it may be a little bit difficult for a lot of you guys. So I'm going to give you some tips that kind of allows me to essentially be daily and be able to sustain a regular life. Now, I have done this in the past as well. Even when I was working a full-time job, I was able to do this because of this system that I have, as well as now I do this full-time. So obviously now I have more time dedicated for this, but I do have different channels that I maintain as well. So again, it's always great to have a system to be able to help you out. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to be quite simple. I actually reduced the amount of time that I use in all the things that are not as important as the things that I'm going to say. So let me tell you what I do. And again, it doesn't mean that it's right or wrong. It's just what I do. And essentially, I don't waste time in silly things like setting up camera, setting up lights, setting up all these different things. I try not to waste time on that. Everything that I have is already set up. So as you can see here, as I'm talking to you guys, my camera is set up, microphone is set up, my computer is docking to this, my lights are already set up. I could record here anytime and it's gonna work. And again, I understand that some of you guys may not have that ability for you guys to do that. So again, you kind of have to think about it, how you're gonna do it then, right? So if you don't want to record like this, maybe you want to get a regular camera with a shotgun of mine to kind of reduce that time. You don't have to sync audios or anything like that. And then you want to record outside because you know you're going to have lights and it's going to be nice, right? So you can set up your tripod outside and then you could just record really, really fast. So again, the whole preset time, it got to be taken out of the way. Like I said, you don't have time to be setting up all this time, right? By the time that some of you guys set up the lights, set up the camera, set up the tripod, set up everything, I already recorded probably 3-4 videos. So I guess tip number one is going to be that I have a place set up, right? I have a studio set up that I don't waste any time on that. Tip number two is going to be the simple fact that I do my research before sitting here to record, right? So I do got a list. For example, today is my recording day and I have a list of about 6-7 videos that I want to do, right? So I write them here in a software that I use called Trello, and then I write some of the comments that I want to talk about, some of the points that I want to talk about. I don't do a transcript, but I do write points. So again, everything is ready to go with the day in my calendar, right? So I know that on this day, I'm going to release this video. Here's the title. I already did that research. Here are some of the bullet points that I want to cover. Again, if you sit down to record and you don't have your videos prepared, you're just going to waste your time. So essentially what I do is batch recording, right? I batch everything, record it, editing, all that stuff. I'm going to talk about that in about a second. But again, I batch record. So I sit here, I'm going to record 5, 6, 7, however many videos I'm going to record for the entire week. Again, that's going to save me in the whole process. So make sure you get the title. Make sure you do the research. So when you sit down, you're ready to record. The next advice that I'm going to give you is something that I actually struggle my entire time here on YouTube, because let me tell you, this kind of stuff is expensive, right? So I didn't want to spend money. I kind of wanted to save some of the money and things like that, especially when you're not making money. But I come to realize that good equipment is going to pay out. If you want to record and upload videos daily, you're going to have a system that is going to allow you to record those videos fast. Like I say, we're talking about the studio and what I have, but I'm talking about the camera, right? If you have a good camera that has good autofocus, it's going to be fantastic. If you have a camera that has a microphone input, it's going to save you time because you don't have to sync that audio on post, right? If you have a setup where your microphone is already set up, it's going to save you time, right? So again, the equipment is really fantastic, and it comes down to even software, right? Like I got Final Cut Pro. That's what I use to edit. So if you have a system that allows you to edit faster, it's going to be really fantastic, because once again, you're able to edit all that footage that you recorded at a faster way. It comes down to the computer right here, guys. I actually upgraded my computer because the other computer that I have, it was taking too long, so I was wasting a lot of time. So again, just by upgrading my computer, I was able to edit faster and I'm able to upload more videos. Now, I totally get it that costs money, and for some people, you won't be able to upgrade your computer. Trust me, I've been there. Finally, I was able to get a better computer, so I totally get it. Another thing that I would tell you is to make sure that you get whatever you need, right? I was talking about software, and let me tell you something. Software is so important. So some of the things out there that you may need, for example, to make quick thumbnails, I use Canva, and Canva is fantastic. It allows me to do great thumbnails. It does cost me money every single month. I pay for it, but again, the fact that I could develop a thumbnail and create a thumbnail so fast and download that into my computer, it saves me a lot of time. The same thing I'm going to tell you with Ecamm. I'm using Ecamm to record this video, and I pay for Ecamm every single month. And I tell you, the fact that I'm able to live stream, the fact that I'm able to record, the fact that I'm able to play a bunch of different scenes and things like that as I'm speaking to you guys is really fantastic. Again, saves me a lot of time. And a couple other advices that I would tell you is to make sure that you have software such as Trello. Trello to me is really fantastic. It allows me to organize all my ideas. Even Google Calendar and things like that will help you out a ton, because once again, you kind of want to be organized, because the key here is going to be not only recording in batches, not only editing in batches, not only having the right equipment, but also try to be at least a week in front, right? Like, you don't want to record the video that you're going to post today. You want to be able to develop videos, and you want to be able to be a week in front. Now, I totally get it. Sometimes you can't do that because some videos may be time sensitive. Well, if you come to that place, you could put those videos today, and then the one, whatever, which one you have for today, you could schedule it for a different day. So again, not only you're going to do all that batch recording and editing, but also you want to try to be a week in front. So like that, you're always working like a week from now. I tell you what, something like just happened where we had a hurricane. I didn't really worry about it because I had about 7 or 8 videos already scheduled and ready to go. So it allows me to stay consistent. So here's to answer your question. If you want to upload daily videos, you definitely have to have a system that is going to allow you to do that. And in that system, a couple components is going to be do batch recording, do batch editing, and have a system that allows you to be organized to be able to post those videos, and try to reduce the amount of time that you spend in the silly stuff like setting up the camera, setting up the lights and things like that. You definitely want to reduce that time, because by removing that time, it's going to give you more time for you to record. Hopefully that's going to help you out. Let me know what you think. We'll see you in the next one.